What's up, guys? I just wanted to talk about a certain subject while I have your attention and everything. I just want to talk about a certain subject with you. It's on the subject of herd mentality. And if you don't know what herd mentality is when an individual follows a herd of people regardless of logic or alternative options. And I understand this so much because of my personal experiences with these things. It's like herd mentality can be found anywhere, whether it's school or social media, family occasions, the public, and it's like it's stronger in schools than anything because somebody hears, "Hey yo, there's a fight. Hey yo, save space for me, bro." Like they're running over there for no reason, even though there's a group of like 13 people standing there already recording, like it's already gonna get dropped. So what's the reason? Just go to class, and recording is already a problem anyway, because these kids that lose are often getting repercussions for their actions, and they also, when these people lose these fights, they're also being demoralized. They're being embarrassed because they lost, and then it's not like, hey, you lost and then you can move on. No, these people lose and then they get bashed on the internet, and then they go to school and get bashed there, and that's where certain things like that, like depression and certain stuff like that, stems from. And a specific situation, I can't get into really specifics, because when you have herd mentality in a good way, it can be legendary, it can be amazing, it can be something that I could really get with, such as when the Memorial Peace Walk. It was historic. They were ready to follow that man, and for all but two good reasons. An example of herd mentality going wrong, which is most of the time it's often called mob mentality, and most of the time I'll let it speak for itself. Catholic students were observing the Black Israelites talk and started getting upset about speeches. The Catholic group then got bigger and bigger, with more than 100 assembled at one point. Think about that. These people were angry because they had different religious ideas. They were expressing themselves in a non-violent and non-disruptive way at first, and then they're just disturbed for no reason. And if you want to have this article for yourself, I'll drop it. If you want it, then just hit me in the comment below and I'll drop the link to the article. But they were in a process of attacking these black individuals, and somebody was just sitting there witnessing this, and as they kept on escalating and escalating, it got to the point where, do you just walk away or do you actually do something? When you're faced with the choice of right and wrong, as these 100 people are gathered, they disagree with the idealistic views of religion, which would agree to be completely preposterous. Where would you set that line where it's not okay? And as this has been a problem for years and centuries, going back all the way back to the Salem witch trials, where women who were just living their regular lives were convicted as witches because of people were being ignorant and just wouldn't let them live their lives. These people are, it's implicitly pretentious to call somebody a witch and get them prosecuted without any evidence. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't, it can't. And it's like, I don't understand. And just because somebody else is calling somebody a certain derogatory term, it does not mean that it's okay to go behind them and do the exact same thing because you want to go along and get along. That's no longer okay. It's all right to be your own person. People can be so intensely dumb that they could get beat by a sleep-deprived cabbage in a chess match. That's how bad it is sometimes. It's indescribable how I can't describe how irritating this is. It's okay to be your own person. choose your own path. That's why today's sponsor is Braxty's Boutique, a beauty, cosmetic, personal, black-owned business. You want lashes? They got you. You want wigs? They have that. Go to www.braxtysboutique.com. The link is in the description. Go support this business because she chose to go outside of her own box and do something for her own community. She's done fundraisers and she's doing stuff for her college that are so important to a community that is struggling. I just want to say this is NGSU and peace.